From observations and research, it is clear that most of us claim to be introverts. We find it very hard to open up initially to people. We do not want to relate with people so that we will not be disrespected. We take our time to observe, to look from afar before we get into the matter. But once we get into it, we're able to smile, open up, and become troublesome, very friendly, and we become so free that they wonder if we were the one that they knew at the beginning. Now, the questions are, if you are so free after you have gotten to know people, you can laugh so hard and forget your former self, does that mean that you are an introvert? What made you an introvert? Was this a childhood experience? Was it trauma? Was it just a mention? What really caused you to be an introvert? Or you think it is just natural to be an introvert? And also a very thought-provoking question. Are you really an introvert or you suffer from low self-esteem? Let's see the links and the lines between low self-esteem, being introvert, depression, and suicide. Let's get into the video. Hello there, welcome back to this channel. My name is Kramesi. It's a pleasure to have you here again. I have come to notice that most of us that claim that we are introverts are not really introverts. We just have low self-esteem. I'm not saying it is totally a lie to be an introvert, but in this video, I just want to read between the lines and help you to live the best life, even as an introvert. Not that you are living in fear and waiting for the approval of others, the fear of rejection, the fear of making mistakes, and all that. A lot of us are just hiding under the umbrella of introvert, being introvert. That is my personality. Meanwhile, in real life, we have low self-esteem. I'm going to be sharing some of the characteristics that make them very similar, so you should know what you really are or what you really have. Are you an introvert or do you have low self-esteem? The characteristics and what causes people to be introverts or what causes them to get into low self-esteem are very similar. The first one I'm going to be talking about is our foundation, our childhood experience, especially from our home, parent-child relationship. Growing up, I noticed that, especially in Africa, a lot of our parents don't want us to ask questions. They just want us to be intimidated. Yes, that is just the word to use. Because when they say sit down there, you cannot ask them, why should I be sitting? And this is very bad. We should correct it, especially in our generation. Allow your children to ask you questions. Don't go there. Mom, why shouldn't I go? This is a free word. Answer them. Give them reasons. Don't just say, I'm talking to you, asking me questions. No, that is old school. And that is what have affected a lot of us and have brought us into the realm of low self-esteem, and we say that we are just introverts. Some of us, once we have visitors, we cannot come outside. Some of us, when our parents, our fathers are around, we cannot come outside. Other childhood experience, like in schools, in your class, maybe the teacher speaks bad about you, you answer a question and they make you feel that you are a failure. I think I need to come up with a video entirely different, because especially the way that we rate ourselves and grade ourselves in this part of the world is very bad. I saw a result of an European country, their school, and I love the grading system. There is no comparison, no competition there. There is no first, second, third. Our grading system here in Nigeria that I know of is very bad, and it makes a lot of people feel intimidated, not good enough, like a third class citizen or stuff like that, if there is anything like that. So our experiences at school, bullying from teachers, bullying from our mates, probably assaults. And you know, the funny thing is that we cannot even speak to our parents about them, because you don't know, they will still judge you. When you say somebody bullied you, somebody did this to you, they will make you understand that you did something wrong. A lot of parents will make you feel like you are the one that is wrong. And these are the things that just kill our confidence, and we have low self-esteem, and we hide under the umbrella of being introverts. Another thing that can cause you to be introverts or have low self-esteem is trauma. maybe loss of loved ones, a breakup, relationship breakup, betrayal, and all that. So have you been traumatized? Do you remember bad experiences, the betrayals, the memory keeps flashing, and you feel that people are the same, you cannot relate to people? If this person can fail you, if this person can leave you, the loss of your loved ones, you're finding it very hard to open up. Please stop that. Get out of your shell now. The past is the past. Don't let it keep eating you up in your present, and it is your present that will determine your future. So you just need to break free from that trauma, break free from your past. I think there is a video here where I spoke about more on trauma, getting away from the past and all that. Do well to click this link after this video to see it, and it will bless you greatly. Another reason for being introverts or low self-esteem is comparison, social standards. You think that you are not good enough, your friends are achieving more, they are growing more. Do you know that sometimes even body shapes, especially when growing up, maybe your age mates when you were 14, they were already having some body posture, some stature, some growth in the parts of their body, and you feel like, I'm 15, I'm not having these things. This is what brought some of us into low self-esteem, and up till now, we are claiming that we are introverts. Uncle, auntie, are you really an introvert? So the social standard push a lot of us into that dark corner. Also, to mention a few, the fear of rejection, the fear of being judged, the fear of being wrong, the fear of being condemned, and all that pushes us into this corner of low self-esteem, and we just claim that we are introverts. I'm asking you once again, are you really an introvert? Okay. As I earlier said, I'm not saying that it is totally a lie that you are an introvert. I agree. If you say you're an introvert, you are an introvert. But you should be able to live the best life even being an introvert. So what are the things that you should do or you should not do as an introvert? The first thing I will touch is that you should always speak out. Don't feel intimidated. Don't miss opportunities. Don't be cheated because you do not want to speak, because you are shy. No, speak out when you need life-changing opportunities. Speak out when people are telling lies against you. Don't just smile and say, okay, I'll accept it like that. Speak out when people want to ruin your personality, ruin your identity. So you have a voice for yourself. You should be able to speak out, get what is yours, and live the best life. Also, as an introvert, you should not be afraid to make mistakes. You should not be a perfectionist. Be willing to try again. Somebody have betrayed you before. We are not all like that. I am a nice person, and I know that there are a lot of nice people around you. So you should give relationship, give friendship a chance again. Don't judge everyone because of how somebody has treated you. You can do better. So give people a chance. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to try again. Maybe you had a bad business experience. Don't be afraid to try again. You were cautioned or you think it was a disgrace publicly. Don't be afraid to speak out again publicly. This time you might be celebrated. Don't let your past define you. Don't let it ruin your present and your future. And from there, I'll be moving to the fact that you need to forgive yourself. Some of us will talk about forgiving others, forgetting and all that. More than you are forgiving others, you are forgiving them, fine, but you should also try to forgive yourself. Not that you keep condemning yourself. It is your fault that you lost a loved one. It is your fault that you got bad grades from school. It is your fault that you had child out of wedlock. It is your fault that you had enough of condemning yourself. It is your fault, it is not your fault. You don't need that right now. You just need to forgive yourself and move forward. There is a better tomorrow in front of you. So just take the step, take the bold step, get out of yesterday and get into your tomorrow. So you don't need to condemn yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. You see, sometimes life happens and it can happen to anyone, even the saints, the holiest of us or the smartest of us. So life happens, just forgive yourself and move on. And lastly on that, don't be intimidated by anyone. You are unique. you are special. Even your disability is a special ability. So don't let anybody look down on you. And sometimes we feel that we can just be silent and what people say does not really matter. Sometimes you need to talk back at them. When somebody is telling you are a failure, you need to say it back immediately so that it does not settle in. The fact that you are not speaking back is doing something to you psychologically. So when you get home on your bed, you want to sleep, you want to relax, that voice keeps coming. But when you counter that voice immediately, then you don't have anything to worry about. So be willing to defend yourself. You are special, you are unique. The fact that you are different does not mean that you should be intimidated. You being different can be a huge advantage. It depends on how you see life. So just see life in a very positive way and you'll get the best out of life. Before I end this video, let me say again that parents should mind how they groom their children. What you tell them, don't make them feel less of themselves. Even in your presence, make them feel free to talk to you, to express their feelings. And teachers in school also, especially in this part of the world that we are, treat your students with respect. Don't because somebody is not smart academically, the person might not be doing well academically but have one talent or the other. So you must be able to encourage them and bring out the best, unleash. You must be able to identify their strength and help them build it. Not that you just look at their weakness and you are bringing them down. And this is to everyone. Mind how you speak to people. Don't be harsh with your words. Words are powerful. Don't break people. And I noticed that sometimes we just say things, we try to hurt others in a bid of making them to respect us. You just want to establish yourself as the boss. It is not done this way. There is a better approach to life. You can go through our videos on this channel to learn more how to relate with people, how to be the best version of yourself. Respect is reciprocal. Instead of forcing people to respect you, respect is earned, not forced or given. Let me end the video here. Please do well to like this video, drop a comment, and share with your loved ones. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Subscription is absolutely free. I wonder why you will watch this video up to this point and you have not subscribed. Please just click the subscription button. It is free and we'll be glad to have you. Don't forget to go through the channel and see more edifying and amazing content just for you. Thank you for following. It's a pleasure. Till the next video, take care.